What is going on, everybody? My name is Ricky, and today I have a very special guest for you today, KillaTank54. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
What's going on, everybody? Like you said, my name's KillaTank54, but you can call me Spencer. And as you can see, this is my gameplay right here.
This is on Xbox. I'm not usually this good at Xbox. I'm much better on PS3, but that's a topic for a different day. So I actually met KillaTank through LGU, which some of you, if you don't know, I'm the co-manager of the channel. Which basically what I do is I just review videos, I upload the videos, I just decide what's uploadable and what isn't.
So yeah, like he just said, he found me and I submitted my gameplay. And I've been trying to do this a lot lately. I'm a small-time commentator, just trying to get my name out there and, just uploading videos to different channels. And LGU was a very good, positive feedback channel, and I really like it. And man, it was a good opportunity. So.
But enough about LGU. So I guess this is a lot of things people are talking about now lately, and we thought that might as well just jump on this bandwagon and give our thoughts on Modern Warfare 3, which is coming out in a few months.
Definitely a big game.
Mm-hmm. And by now, most people are tired of Black Ops, except for the people that play zombies a lot. But a lot of people are tired of the online. It has its faults, not as big as Modern Warfare 2's faults, but they're still there.
I completely agree with you, man. I've been switching back and forth between Black Ops and Borderlands lately, so it's been kind of BS. But
Mm-hmm. But they've released a few trailers of the game itself, and we've been able to see like the first looks of the gameplay. And I don't know about you, but to me, this looks exactly like Modern Warfare 2, maybe with just different guns.
it does. I haven't seen too many leaked videos or any gameplays or guns or anything like that. But for what I've seen, it does look somewhat similar. But I actually really, I don't know, I enjoy the series altogether, so I don't think it'll be a big upset.
Yeah, I'm not looking too for. I'm not. It's not a big deal to me that it's gonna be the exact same. Because what I've heard is it's running off of the same engine as Modern Warfare 2 is, which I think. So the graphics are gonna be similar. But to me, graphics aren't a big part of the Call of Duty game. Most people play it for
Mm,
its online, and that's what it truly
exactly.
excels at.
It's not about graphics. It's not about anything like that. It's just about when you go head to head with somebody else, and that's what's most exciting is when you bring it down to bare gun skills and everything. It's not about what building's blowing up next to you, what's getting destroyed. It's just about you and the guy, and you're just like straight putting bullets into him. That's all that really matters with Call of Duty.
Exactly. And with with Modern Warfare 2 and a bit of Black Ops, it hasn't been like that. It's been a lot of explosive battles and kill streak battles.
Exactly. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, it seemed like it was more so kill streak based because you could take one and use it to rack up another, like the Predator missile into a Harrier, Harrier into a chopper gunner, or even, chopper gunner into a nuke. Some people do those kinds of things just to get their nukes, and it's kind of BS, but it doesn't really go with the gun skill like I was talking about that most people have but don't get to show because of the kill streaks.
Uh-huh. And right now, we're not going to know a lot about this game until Call of Duty XP happens, because that's when they're going to be releasing most of the information. But I have watched a few interviews with Robert Bowling, or I think that's his name. He's the community manager for Infinity Ward. And they have what is I know for sure is coming back is quick scoping will be back with snipers, which they took out in Black Ops. I'm not sure why,
They
but
kind of butchered it in Black Ops, in my opinion. I feel like they should have kept it. It's something that everybody loved to do in Modern
uh,
Warfare 2, but then again, it kind of ruined pub matches because everyone was just going for trick shots and stuff.
yeah, as an objective player, I did kind of get annoyed when I was the only one jumping on flags and there's some kid just sniping, spinning around on the ground trying to get a kill
Yeah,
for his
with like
next
lightweight
montage.
pro jumping off the highest building possible, just
Hmm.
trying to get 720s and whatnot.
And another thing that they've said is there's going to be something. Yes, there's going to be sniper lobbies. There's something like that where you can customize the lobbies you want to go into.
That sounds actually pretty cool. I've not heard anything like that. It's kind of gonna be like a server matchmaking type thing. That sounds really good.
Exactly where. And another thing about this is I was wondering is how would it be hosted? Would it be hosted with Infinity War's own dedicated servers?
Yeah,
Because if someone
that would eliminate host advantage and everything like that. That'd be a
exactly
great idea.
one of the big problems of
That
Black Ops is as soon as one of my friends always says the best perk in Black Ops is host, hands down. If you have host, guaranteed. If you know how to play the game, you will win.
I'd say it's worse with anything like Gears of War. Gears of War host is like that. It's wicked bad. Whoever has host has the most powerful shoddy. I haven't really noticed that too much in Black Ops, but if you have host, you definitely have that better connection and that timing, which matters the most. If you've got host in Black Ops, like I said, the timing is what matters. It's not necessarily the power of the gun that increases.
Exactly. And one of the things, I guess, another thing that Modern Warfare 2 had, or the Infinity Ward series of the game has, is it doesn't have a zombie series. But what they have been trying, they tried hard in Modern Warfare 2 to make a Spec Ops, which is compatible with zombies, but it wasn't as successful. Not as many people liked it as it didn't catch on as well as Treyarch's zombie series did. But what I think they worked hard on for Modern Warfare 3 is they're trying to make Spec Ops, or I think the whole co-op mode is gonna be called Spec Ops. But from what I've seen is they're trying to make it as enjoyable as Treyarch's Nazi zombies.
You can't really beat zombies at all though, period, because Spec Ops you could do with two people, zombies you can do with four, and it's just you go
Mhm.
as long as you want. Spec Ops there's kind of like a time limit, so that kind of sucks.
And I totally agree because if there wasn't zombies in the Black Ops map packs, there's no way in hell I would buy these map packs because the multiplayer maps are not good at all. With the exception of Hazard and Stadium, they are absolute garbage. They're too big, too sniper oriented, if you will.
Yeah, in my personal opinion, I agree with you 100% on that. Just because me, myself, I'm a rusher kind of guy. I can't sit back and snipe in this game. It's just not the aspect of Call of Duty, in my opinion. You just got to be up and moving your feet all the time, and that's what I stress in my videos all the time.
Exactly. Like whenever I'm at someone's house and I see them playing and they're just sitting still, like waiting for the guy to come to them. I don't know why, but I just get so like I have an urge just to take the controller from the guy and just run around.
I get the urge to smack my friends sometimes too when they just sit in a corner camp, and I'm like, "What? You serious?" Really bugs me, but nothing you can do. It's the way people play.
I guess everyone has their own style. But today, not Treyarch, Infinity Ward, they released some video of like I guess the Spec Ops teaser trailer, and what it looked like, it kind of looked a lot like zombies. Not the whole, like just the whole breakdown of it. Like there's different waves you had to survive, and each wave, the enemies got stronger. Like at one wave, I think we're wave 10 or whatever, something. Dogs would come strapped with explosives, and if you got too close to them, or if they were around you too long, they would explode. And not only would they be biting you, but they'd be exploding too. And then helicopters would come, and juggernauts would come. And
I think that's a great idea though, like doing different waves of different enemies, but it'd be nice if they incorporated not just like two people, they did like four people, or even if not four people, they did like six people, because I know a majority of people on Xbox like to play with their friends, and it's like big parties, not just little parties of two people doing this kind of stuff. Like I just wish they would make it, I don't know, more of a larger thing, maybe even like 18 player kind of a horde defend and increase with each player that joins, making it difficult.
I agree because what zombies does, I think the more players you have, the stronger the enemies they get. But one of the
Yeah.
things that I don't think this might not catch on as well is because one of the great things about zombies is they're not going to attack you unless you're right in front of them. These guys, they have guns, they have machine guns, they're going to be shooting at you.
Yeah.
And one of
That's true.
the best things of zombies is just running the zombies around you in circles, just kiting them around and just shooting them when you get around.
You could easily do a rape train with zombies, but if you got other people with guns and just trying to fend them off alone is going to be hard enough. And I don't know, I don't know if it mentions anything about perks. I've never
I
heard anything
doubt
about
there
there
would be
being perks in
perks.
that. Yeah, so it'd make
What
it a
I
lot harder if you
what I
don't have
did
the
see
juggernaut.
was you got money when you kill them, and then as you'd go up, you were able to purchase like new weapons and more armor. And I guess the armor would be the equivalent of getting Juggernog.
Yeah. I don't know any specifics that they're trying to release there, but if I had a few hopes, which I know they definitely kept the grenade launchers, I wish they would get rid of noob tubes altogether. That's my personal opinion. And second chance, which I heard they actually got rid of,
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's confirmed.
but
So
even if they do, unfortunately, bring back second chance, at least get rid of the reviving aspect. That's just the biggest thing.
they shouldn't be able to be rewarded for getting downed. And
Mhm.
I don't know, it works good in things like clan matches, but if you're doing things like online play, it sucks. It's so, I don't know, degrading when you get a guy down and then his teammate runs over and heals him. It's like, man, I was gonna get that kill.
Yeah, and in World at War it was nice because only people who had the perk on them could revive them, not anyone on
Yeah.
your team.
So it kind of limits the people from using the perk
Yeah,
altogether as well, which is a good idea. In my opinion, I think with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, they should actually make the maps like a giant circle and not like a square, because there's too many people just corner camping now. And there's no way to corner camp in a circle. If you make it like a little gauntlet arena, how are you going to camp there? I mean, you just in a battlefield, like you can't camp behind anything, you can't camp in any corner. But people would probably invent something like sphere camping or some stupid shit
Yeah,
like that.
they'd be camping. What but I do agree with like the with the maps. Like I hate big maps. I just like you said earlier, I'm a rusher too. I like running around. I just hate these big maps like Berlin Wall, Silo, Derail. I understand you can put a few big maps in just to please the guys who actually snipe for what it's worth, not quickscoping. But the
Yup.
majority of people they will be quickscoping, and rarely I've seen people in Modern Warfare 2 snipe for what it's worth. They just run around and
They rush with
yeah,
snipers. They don't rush with like assault rifles or submachine guns.
yeah, and the vast majority of the community they like the smaller maps because the smaller maps is a more fast-paced game, and a more fast-paced game is generally more enjoyable.
Just like everybody loved Nuketown, everybody loved Rust, everybody loved those small maps, and
Shipment.
they didn't bring all of those maps back. I mean, they tried to in this one. Supposedly, the map pack for Drive-In was supposedly the next Nuketown.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I saw it broken down in different sectors. Like the long range was on one side, the submachine gun was on the other, and assault rifle was like in the middle. And then there was just a bunch of camping spots and those little projectors and stuff, and it just was nothing like Nuketown. Nuketown's just got its own little feel
Yeah,
to it that you can't like
you can,
duplicate.
the only camping spot in Nuketown is on the top of those top of the houses, but you poke your head out
Yeah,
there for more than 5 seconds, you're pretty much dead because
but
everyone
even
can
at
see
that,
you.
you can go up the lattice work and then shoot through the window.
Hmm.
So
But because a lot of the Black Ops maps, with the exception of like Firing Range, Stadium, what's the other one? Summit. A lot of these maps, they are good small to medium-sized maps. But I would like to see in a lot in Modern Warfare 2, a lot of the maps to be smaller to medium size, not medium to large. Because these large maps, they're too slow-paced games. They're just boring, like I've said before.
yeah, and that's what I think Call of Duty should do to separate itself from other games such as Battlefield. Now I know there's a big topic going on between Battlefield and Modern Warfare 3, but Battlefield has a bunch of big maps and they're just meant for being big and just not really rushing, just kind of taking it slower. And I feel like Call of Duty should kind of stay away from that path and just stand out in their own way, such as keeping the smaller, more intense and more action-packed maps.
Yeah, if you look on any of the comments of any Modern Warfare 2 Modern Warfare 3 video or any Battlefield 3 video, there's tons of these flame wars going on between the
Oh yeah.
Battlefield fanboys and the Call of Duty fanboys. But in my opinion, you can't compare these two games. They're completely different games. Call of Duty is more of a perks based game and a more attachment based, where Battlefield's more of working with your team game to
Yeah,
to win.
they're two completely different game styles, but I would say if they were going to construct maps, they should kind of just do their own thing and just keep it with what they do because Call of Duty is a game you can jump in by yourself and just murk the whole lobby, but Battlefield you do need to have that communication down, that teamwork down, everything. You just need to have it all down and packed with your friends or even with the people you're playing with.
Hmm. Okay, so you want to end this now? We've been going at it for a while. I think we're
Yeah,
gonna do the two gameplays.
two gameplays.
The two gameplays, yeah.
All right.
All right, so this commentary it is pretty long. We were going on for at least 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this from my channel, please go subscribe to KillaTank. And I
I'd
guess
really appreciate it.
if you're watching from his channel, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to myself.
Exactly. If you guys don't know, I've got some pretty good gameplays. I've got 259 and 21, a 45 kill streak, and much more. So check it all out.
He's a much better player at this game than I am. But that is all for this video. We'll probably make another commentary or whatever after Call of Duty XP because that's when the majority of the info about Modern Warfare 3 will be released. Right now, it's just all speculations.
Yeah, I'd really like to attend that XP, but man, that's a long shot.
I live too far. It's on the other side of the country.
Oh yeah, you're in Canada. My bad.
It's still on the other side. It's on the
Yeah,
west coast. I'm on the east.
same here, East Coast of America. But all right,
It's
guys,
kind
that was a good one.
But guys, yeah, that is all. Like we've said, we'd appreciate you subscribe to our channels. You got anything else you want to add before we end this?
Thank you for doing this with me. It was a great pleasure, and my
Yeah,
first
no
dual com,
problem.
man, I was nervous as hell.
I remember I was extremely nervous for mine.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun doing it, so thank you.
Thank you for, I guess, doing it with me.
All
All
right,
right,
well,
peace.
hope see you.